Hi everyone, it's Gillian again. I'm just doing another video to let you know that my recovery is going well. I hit a bit of a wall a couple of nights ago where I just couldn't get comfortable, just was in quite a lot of pain, and I thought, like, until that point, I thought it was really awful, going through an operation and all. I'd sort of been taking it in my stride, but when I sort of got I did get really upset a couple of nights ago, and that was it made me remember, one of the nurses in the hospital had said to me, "You're going to have your good days and your bad days when you get out," and that was definitely a bad day. But the good thing is that I was able to really just, I'm resting every day anyway, but I rested, yesterday, and just that's really helped. And I'm just aware that, like, I've got to take things really easy. But in saying that, I am like sort of, I've got itchy fingers in terms of, like, because I'm such a maker, I really want to be doing stuff. And so I did finish off a few sort of jewellery stuff that I needed to do. Well, no, I didn't need to do, but I just wanted to do because it's it's for some orders that for shops that have been with us for a lot of years, and it's just a pleasure to keep providing for them. And so I did that, and I've also come up with an idea for like a smaller floor lamp to what we usually do, which is a metre high floor lamp. For a friend of mine, I did like a little mini floor lamp for her a few years ago, and I always really liked it because it was just like really dinky and just what you could put on a table. And we've never ever, done this particular size, but we've always been wanting to try it. So I did come up with that while I'm sort of convalescing, and I'm sort of saying that the bed can be a wee bit of a mini studio space. It's not supposed to be, obviously, but I'm just thinking, right, okay, what can I do that's going to be really lightweight and just keep my brain moving and keep the ideas flowing. So that's been really good. So that this is it. Ta-da! This is it. So this is one of our best-selling designs that just, like, if we we always have loads of these in stock, even just ready made up, because we just know that we'll sell them. So and this one is we just fondly call it FL24. Nobody else knows what that means, but it's basically the number 24 design. And it was one of the ones that I did, and took a long time to do it. It took a lot of, like, really considered composition to get it exactly the way I wanted it and to get the color balance that I wanted. So so I remember actually coming up with this design very fondly, and it surprises me that it's still really seen as a bit of a classic, just keeps on selling. And so here it is, this little mini floor lamp. And we haven't even decided on a price point for it yet, because it's always the thing that's always a bit tricky, like pricing products. I know that there's the obvious, where you know what your materials are, you know what your labor is, like even the design side has to come into it a bit, and then from all that you work out what price it's going to be. But yeah, so we're going to come up with that. But I just wanted to show it to you, because this is the first time that we've done this particular size, and also it's usually a little bit wider. It's usually a 20 centimetre diameter. This is only 15. And what it means is that the bulb is able to illuminate the lampshade even more and make it a bit more light boxy, because the bulb is closer to the edge of the lampshade, and therefore you get a lot more luminosity. So yes, I'm really happy with it. I'm obviously only seeing the back of it. You are seeing the front, which is that nice like pink flower in the middle, which is definitely like the sort of key focus of this design. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on it. I'd really appreciate that. I just want to start to get back to talking a bit more about the art again, and because that's obviously what is, why I even have a Facebook page, because basically years ago I just started working with all these plants in my shed in London. And the shed that my husband installed in the back garden in our ground floor flat, and then the rest is history. We just started selling the work in Greenwich Market, and when I was 6 months pregnant with my first child, usually when everyone else is starting to wind down towards the baby arriving, I was just starting out with these plants everywhere, all these flowers, and it was an amazing time. It was one of the best times of my life, those 3 months, just coming up with all of this artwork, which was just a complete. I was a child in the playground the whole time, just a child in the playground. I was also a child in a sweet shop, oh, well, what else can I do with all of this? And what plants work and what plants don't? And, it's just, and it hasn't stopped. It's just always a complete learning curve, everything to do with the processes that I've been developing, with all the different flowers and plants that I've been pressing and printing with. It's like I literally never get to the end of the excitement of it. So I'm gonna stop there, and thanks everyone for just your comments and just your kindness to me, and then obviously to my family. This during this last week, it's really meant a lot. And have a great evening, everyone.